Good, you came. Wait here. There's a small hole in the wall, just around the side. I'll sneak in and open the door from the inside. There. The ghosts are just beyond the door. They haven't noticed me yet. I was just thinking the same thing. I don't want to get any closer to those things. The artifact is supposed to be in the room at the end of the tomb. Once you're there, I'll catch up with you.
Thousand cuts. Mirabelle. Paralyzing fall. Thousand cuts. Paralyzing pole. Thousand cuts. Paralyzing pole. Thousand cuts. Thousand cuts. Paralyzing pole. Thousand cuts. Thousand cuts. Thousand cut. Paralyzing pole. Thousand cuts. Thousand cuts. Paralyzing pole. Thousand cuts.
More intruders. My tomb has lain sacrosanct for centuries, and now mortals tread on my very ashes. Your corpse will lie here with those of my subjects, and your spirit will feed my own.
Focus. I'm too much for you. Focus. You're going. You can't keep. Focus.
That's it. I've got it. Now let's get out of here before... What's that? Did you hear that? Getting out of here is going to be harder than getting in, I think.
Thousand cut. Paralyzing pole. Thousand cuts. Paralyzing Paul. Iron Paw. You won't see me coming. Paralyzing Paul. Spirit Thief.
Focus.
1,000 cuts. Paralyzing Paul. 1,000 cuts. Paralyzing Paul. 1,000. You're going Focus. You won't see me here!
Hurry! Kill them all before they kill us! I can't believe we made it out of there alive. You're an amazing fighter. I wonder why Purveyor Shuji wants this bowl so badly. It looks so ordinary, except for maybe this writing. Doesn't make any sense. Conductor, cog, and a bit of iron. Don't play with the tiger. Whatever that means. Huh. Well, I'm glad it was useful to you. Thank you again for helping me. Purveyor Shuji is waiting, so I should be going. Goodbye.
Spirit Thief. 1,000 cuts.
Now that the Outlander has been defeated, the Scholar's Garden is once again a place of peace.
I'm not scared of the Lotus Assassins, but I still...
Anything is better than waiting around in the camp.
Always a pleasure. Yes, I heard that Fading Moon's arsons had ended. Excellent work. Burning the poor is troubling after a fashion, but the scholars and merchants, that was a mistake. Yes, of course they do. And they shall have exactly as much protection as they can afford to contribute to the taxes.
Here's the standard bounty. Accept it with the thanks of the Empire. Well, that brings an end to our pursuit of two fiends. A shame I don't have more work for someone with your skills. I know little more than what the Honorable Lotus Assassin presented. Some treasonous Southerner has been undermining the Ministry of Harmony, causing countless deaths. Not as such. The Lotus Assassins want to deal with this traitor personally. I don't envy anyone who has attracted that kind of attention. The Lotus Assassins are never worried. Their control, their protection, I should say, of the Empire is absolute. What could threaten them? There is no such thing. If the Lotus Assassins have identified a treasonous criminal, you can be assured that person is guilty of something, or will be soon. A good name, is it not? Drives fear into the commoners. Yes, that miscreant will be turned in soon enough. And pity the scourge that shows up in my city. Of course. Thanks again for your help with those miscreants.
A great bounty hunter to have dealt with 2 cases in so little time. Your work is not done, though. There is another in this city with a price on her head. A richer price than those 2. Her name is Aishi the Mournful Blade, and you can find her at the Black Leopard School. I watched her walk into this city, and now I tell you, there's no mystery in this. She is accused of most crimes, and several had to be invented to account for her actions. She is a terror upon the face of the Empire. Murder, theft, and worse, yet never a smile or a hint of revelry in what she did. That is why she is known as Aishi, the Mournful Blade. Because I want you to know. My role in this matter is of no concern to you. I am simply an old man who sees a chance for some good to come from bad.
We shouldn't let a criminal run free. Something tells me that there's more to this story than this man's telling us, though.
When you reach her, you should ask her for her story. She has a most interesting tale to share.
I hear you're the new arena champion. I'd like to think my buns gave you strength and helped you win, but I don't think you ever bought one, did you? Yes, more questions. Are you sure I couldn't interest you in a bun? They're nice and fresh, or at least they were when we started talking. Go there.
Don't mind.
You're welcome to visit the school and spar with us when... Ah, well, you are more than welcome. However, I must attend to the student.
My name is Aishi, the Mournful Blade. And if you are another hunter come to claim my head, I suggest you turn around and walk away. That one didn't listen to me. I hope you have more sense. I have a tale to finish. I see no need to tell it to anyone but myself. Stranger, if you continue to talk to me, I will stand up and face you. If that happens, our meeting will end with one of our deaths. So be it. You're not what I expected. Harmony surrounds you and flows out into the world as you pass. I have a story I would share willingly with you if you would hear it. Do you know anything of me? Anything of the terror that is Aishi, the Mournful Blade? In my years in this empire, I have been a wanted criminal, a bandit, a murderer, and worse. I have burned entire towns to the ground to avenge some petty dispute between lords and led men to slaughter peasants by the score for their meager possessions. It is all too easy to lose your conscience once you have denied it. I was not always like this, but I remember all too well how my descent began. My father died when I was still a girl, and with him gone I felt no sense of direction. I had no other family to turn to, and so I was alone. I met a boy. He was a natural leader. He had drive and direction. I was in love. He used to enjoy tormenting the children of our village, and I thought it was all fun. Then, one day... He pushed a young boy into the river outside of town. It was fast-moving and would have swept the child away, but he managed to grab hold of a rock. Why, indeed. In the intervening years, I've come to believe that it was more than simple horseplay. There was a gleam in my young man's eye that I cannot forget. The child screamed for help. His cries were shrill with terror, for he could not swim. I moved to help him, but I felt a hand on my arm. The boy I loved turned to me and said, "If we help him, he'll only tell the others what we have done. We have to let him go." Something in his voice. I believed him. That poor child was swept away in the current and was found dead downriver days later. We never told anyone what we had done, but I could never forget. If we help him, he'll only tell the others what we've done. We have to let him go. Simple words, but they still echo in my head even now. Nights are worse. I can't sleep for the screams of that boy as he washed away. I still hear them to this day. I have followed his life since that day, as I descended into my world and he climbed the ranks in the Imperial Army. That is why I have come here now. I am tired of my life, but at least I have lived it. He deserved to live as I did, but has never felt a moment's remorse for his part in that day. If you came here because of the rich reward on my head, you may even know him. Captain Sin of the Imperial Army is my quarry. I must make him pay for that boy's life. You know him, clearly. Until now, I wasn't sure how I would approach him, but you may have provided the answer. If you help me, I know how I can reach Sin. You need merely to escort me to his station by the gate. A subdued prisoner could get close enough to deal with Sin. Once I have dealt with him, you shall have your bounty. I couldn't let you be implicated in my final murder. Let's go write an ending to my tale.
What is the meaning of this?
Hello, my love. Or should I call you by your rank now, Captain Sin? Surely it's been a very long time.
Aishi, what are you doing here? You're a wanted criminal. You can't be here.
It's time I paid for my crimes.
Well, it's good to see our new bounty hunter was able to bring you in. Frankly, Aishi, I thought you'd fight to the death. You were this weak.
No, I was weak. Otherwise, I would have ignored you by the river. I'm going to pay for my crimes. But there's one thing I have to do first. I have to kill you.
What? No! Guards!
Your men will be dead before they can get within 3 paces of me, Captain. Don't order them to their deaths. I already owe you 1 lifetime of pain. Do not bring more than that upon yourself.
She's mad! She means to kill me! You! Protect me! I'll double the bounty! Damn you both! You're both going to waste away between worlds! I'll make sure the underworld won't take your rotting corpses!
Sin is dead. Dead like that poor boy we let wash away. I should have made him suffer more. Stranger, I cannot thank you enough. I have touched 1,000 lives with my crimes, and yet now I feel some peace. It is time my story ended. I have only one more favor to ask. Face me now, and grant me an honor... No, there is no honor left for me. Just grant me an end. I've been waiting for this moment for years. Face me, and let this battle be glorious enough that the city will talk of it for generations.
1,000 paralyzing pall. 1,000 cuts.
With all the flyers, the gate doesn't see the use it once did. Have you heard about this Scourge of the South? Sounds like the Lotus Assassins are on edge.
I wonder if they'll send another officer down here anytime soon.
Who are we to step in when a personal challenge is issued? Captain Sen could usually take care of himself. I'm not here to be your guide. Talk to Bai the Outcrier if you need directions. This city's usually fairly calm, but there are reports of ghosts in the countryside.
I hoped it would end this way. She may have found some peace. Here, take this. It's something Aishi would have wanted you to have, I think. I hate for a good deed to go unrewarded. Ha! There's little reward in a good deed, and just the opposite for those who walk the low path. I know that better than most. Aishi the Mournful Blade was my daughter. I think she must have found some peace now, and I can finally rest. It has been too long since I turned away from the Water Dragon's embrace. Some things are stronger than anger, Spirit Monk. Love is one of them. I died before the gates to the underworld closed, but I couldn't let go of my daughter. I worried for her, and rightly so, but I think she will find peace now. Every ghost slips into madness over time, but some of us have a reason not to. We can fight back the longing and despair for a time. I will wait. What choice do I have? I know the underworld is cut off, but I must try to fight through the despair and anger. I have some idea of what you face. Take my best wishes as you try to set things right. I have waited for more than 2 decades. I can wait a bit more, and now I have a reason to smile.
Yes, yes, what can I do for you? Busy bit? Certainly. It's just a flick of a switch, and I'm reasonably sure the trip isn't even doing any irreparable harm. A most...
Hello again. Would you like to see some upgrades for your flyer? Yes, of course.
Sipa sair ki unir, Juanur Shinro ni sipa. Owo sair uyukap tantarundano, wo tarwair shathir owo. Owo sair uyukap tantarundano, wo tarwair shathir owo. Owo sair uyukap tantarundano, wo tarwair shathir owo.
Wowo sun ponono, yapapap nasia uir sair uoth. Sair yagoak, coconato sir ipanonenico. Wotowir ukawana ir usoanata hoki. Niato wononapadi irovir. Ikirnik tine piru, wo iferek uk sun puno. Niato wononapadi irovir. Koni uk nawata ir. Wo anania ifewir uk sonorok noka uk snapir. Konir fuk no sankud na no wana napir. Isana yoyo. Ta siir tintu. Funye wo siye wo tahufu. Ikirnik tine piru, wo iferek uk sun puno. We will kukupir finisi takawo. Wo anania ifewir uk sonorok noka uk snapir. Ikirnik tine piru, wo iferek uk sun puno.
Wo apawir sun urk fonir uk. Uksir sa fit kup wo sarkir. Ak nukwair tu ak ifruir nuk apifu tatuir kwair fenurt.
Okie fakania, ni ukoristo uipa.
Koniak anatir, ud kwair washun. Ok yo wil rufir ni sair fjenefushpa, sair renkipa, sair thinopi wuwuth, u sair wansan. Ak wiwo ofir, san kasowir wo siyutana.
Okir wir, no fantayana ukona ni pinatawa. Niato no napadi irovir, koni uk nawata ir.
Wo apawir sun urk fonir uk. Uksir sa fit kup wo sarkir.
Kwa air, ki ir iyo ni sahir branti. Sair yagoak, coconato sir ipanonenico.
Wosu warwair ni aksair tatasi.
Irkana, wo nikasurir kwana no kasair iroro.
Onu yuwir napair, wo kwair shapshir fan onu yusair ikupan. Onu Yusair, Akanto Kithir.
Tawi ir koana ir soni ir ipoki.
Wo kauso ir no ka wowo taraweo shaksiro finupifu.
Ir kana. Wo nikasuri ir kwana no kasa ir iroro.
Hello again. Professor Shuji was so happy to see the artifact that he released me and my mom from our debts. Thank you again for all your help. Thanks again for all your help. My mom and I are very grateful for all you've done.
The grave-digging business sure is a killer. What do you need? Of course he was dead. The family wouldn't exactly have given me a live man to bury, now would they? That would be unprofessional. Can't have stuff like that getting around. You, dealt with the problem, though? Well, that's good, I guess. As long as I'm not giving any refunds, of course. Here's what I promised you. Business has been more lively lately with you around. A little gravedigger humor there, see? Lively? I'm good. Not at the moment, no. As for later, who knows? You never can tell with life. Or death.
Kukun Asul.
My blades are yours to command.
Kutiyir.
Wait!
Yes, we need to talk.
Be quiet. They heard me.
Why would both of you be here?
This does not concern you, child.
I thought we should talk before... Well, this could be very dangerous.
Both of us, I wonder?
You cheapen the importance of this, Princess. He could die in there.
I am unaccustomed to admissions of this kind, but the situation demands no less. I want proof of Death's Hand's misdeeds, but there is more at stake. You must be very careful. If they learn your identity, you will face the whole fortress. As strong as you are, I don't think you would live to discredit Death's Hand. I don't want to lose you in a place like this. You could die here, and I wanted to say I would find that very unfortunate.
Princess, no. You pretend about too much to be genuine in this. Honest affection comes from years of growth. Even if it was only recently discovered.
Ah, but that is not always an option. Sometimes there are difficult choices that must be made.
Yes, much like the danger we must choose to face, and deciding whose heart you think of to get you through such times.
It does. Of course it does. I never had a doubt. I have asked a great deal from you, but I know you can provide more than I need.
Well, far be it for me to get in the way of what a princess needs. Whatever it is, I'm sure it is far more important than what the rest of us want.
I think we are done here. I trust you will be careful as you progress from here. You must expose Death's Hand and save your master. And when all this is done, we can deal with more pleasant concerns.